Here comes this story. Look, digital IDs. Oh, yeah, and this is for you and me. Digital IDs for you and me. HSBC is building with Polygon. So Polygon hodlers, bang, bang, bang. With HSBC shaping the future of decentralized digital identity. And so, that's what it's going to be like. Soon you're not going to log into a computer to the computer itself, right? You're going to log in just to the internet. The internet itself will be the computer, and the computer you use to get on it is just going to be a gateway to the internet. And you're going to log on, and all your shit's going to be available for you. You know what I mean? Like, if I log on a computer at home or I log on a computer at work, with my digital ID, I will have the programs that I have. I'll have, all my bookmarks in my browser that I have at home. I'll have it at any machine that I'm on. Do you understand? Your settings and your software and everything will just travel with you, right? Is the ultimate scenario of this digital ID thing. That's how things are going to really work. And probably a lot of your shit will just be in the cloud, really, right? And so when you log on, right, beep, all your stuff in the cloud will just pop up, and that'll be there for you to use, right? Whatever software you use or whatever you're doing. We'll see. But I think that's the ultimate vision of what they want. And that's why I was joking about the Mark of the Beast thing, right? And that's why I'm not joking about this part is, you worry about people tracking you. Well, they're really going to track you because that's how you're going to log on from now on. Well, not now, but soon. But Shomari, I don't want them to know what I'm doing. Why? What are you doing? You're a fucking idiot. No one gives a fuck what you're doing. Why do you care? What, are you a fucking jihadi? Are you a fucking cartel master? Are you a cocaine master? Like what? What the fuck do you care if someone finds out if you bought a Bluetooth speaker? What, are you ashamed of all the porn you're watching? Well, stop doing that then. Use your own imagination. Stop watching it. Stop watching it online. All right? You got to jerk off. Just use your own imagination. Yes. The shit in my head's way better than the shit online anyway. But anyway, so this is the reality of the situation that's coming soon. All right, you're going to have a digital ID, which will be yours. All right, and when you log on to any computer in the world, you're going to log on with your ID. All right, not the ID of the machine you're on, but you. All right? Okay, so anyways, that's down the road, but let's just check it out. HSBC demonstrated a new digital identity management system using Web3's Polygon ID to streamline online verification and transactions. The system uses advanced privacy technology, allowing users to prove their identity from multiple services without providing personal data. Exactly. You're just going to log in, and all this shit that you use and everything is just going to be there for you. And they're going to know this is you using that. Right? Because right now, if I turn on the computer here and I leave my machine and, I don't know, someone sneaks in my house and does something on it, well, all the algorithms and everything thinks it's me doing it, right? Well, they don't know who's doing it. All that it knows is that the MAC address of my machine is doing that. Nobody knows who's actually at the keyboard. Yeah, well, with digital IDs, they're going to know exactly who's at what keyboard making what keystrokes, right? I mean, kind of like you're at work right now, right? When you're at your work, you can log in at your computer or at a computer on the 3rd floor of your office building, or you can log in at the 5th floor of your office building on any machine that's available, right? And all your settings pop up, right? Yeah, well, that's how it's going to be for the whole internet now. Your settings and everything will just pop up no matter where you are. You could be on a computer in Thailand, like someone else's computer, and beep, all your settings and everything will pop up, right? You know, in the business world, it's called an intranet. Well, that's not a good way to say it. But you know what I'm talking about. For you corporate types, for you guys who have business, who, work corporate jobs, right? You can log in at computers anywhere in your company and all your shit pops up, right? The software you use, the programs you use, right? You can use it, log out, right? And then Joe Schmo comes along, he logs in, and then all his software pops up. Yeah, that's how it's going to be, right? In other words, your corporation, you have your ID and password thing, and they know exactly what you're doing. No matter what machine you use, you have to log in with your credentials, and your settings pop up, and the corporation sees what you're doing, right? Well, that's how it's going to be, but globally. Right. All right. So you can prove your identity with multiple services without repeatedly providing personal data. Hey, you'll just have the one login and done. So in a blog post, HSBC announced a new prototype that leverages the power of Web3, offering users a self-sovereign, private, and decentralized identity, DID, using the Polygon ID. Bang! Self-sovereign. In other words, it's you. For all those sovereign citizens here in America, well, this is for you, fuckstick. You want to be sovereign? All right, you'll be digitally sovereign now, won't you, motherfucker? All right. Hope you're not doing any naughtiness. So this advancement is a progressive step towards remedying the long-standing privacy issues and efficiency in online identity verification. We want to know, we want to identify, we want to know that this person is doing that. I know. Some of you probably don't like this. Probably don't like the way I'm saying this. But it's the way it is. It's the way it's going to be. Right? And like I said, you corporate people, you already know, right? Log in on floor 2, there's all your stuff. Log in on floor 5, there's all your stuff. Yeah, it's going to be the same, except you'll be able to log in anywhere in the world and get your stuff, right? Okay. And you'll probably have 2 IDs. You'll probably have a personal ID. And for you who work in the business world, we'll have a business ID. So you'll be able to log in at any computer anywhere in the world, and all your business shit will pop up. Maybe, because that might not be very secure. But anyway, at least your personal ID will. So revolutionizing identity verification. Oh, you thought you didn't have privacy now. Wait 10 years. So during a demonstration in Hong Kong FinTech Week, HSBC head of lab, Ben Chodroff, presented a live prototype that may herald a new era for identity management online. With the integration of Polygon ID's tools, the banking giant aims to mitigate the hassle associated with traditional identity verification processes. HSBC is prototyping a solution that not only simplifies the internal account opening process, but also extends to various banking transactions, potentially setting a precedent for financial services worldwide. The adoption of Polygon ID by HSBC marks a commitment to user centricity, allowing customers to establish a verifiable digital identity. Verifiable. When you log in, it knows it's you. So this is for banking, right? HSBC is using this for banking, but trust me, this is going to expand to everything. Just like how you have an identity right now, here in America, you have a social insurance number. Up in Canada, you have in Canada, you have a social insurance number. Here in America, you have a social security number. Over there in Britain, you guys got whatever number you got, and you guys in Europe got your numbers. Yeah, well, this is going to be your digital version of it. So they're going to know it's you, which, obviously, they're going to promote this as convenient for you. You want to do banking? Once you're logged in, there you go. You go to your bank, log. Your bank's going to know it's you because it's verifiable. It's verified, right? Okay. So it's going to be convenience, right? And for you paranoid ones, it'll be, they're watching me. All right. So the adoption of Polygon ID by HSBC makes a commitment to user-centric. User centricity, allowing customers to establish a verifiable digit ID that can be used across different platforms and services. Right. It'll be global. Like I said, it'll be just like corporate people. Once you log in, you're just logged into this thing called the internet, and the internet knows your programs, your software, and it'll pop up on whatever screen or whatever computer you're using. By doing so, HSBC envisions a frictionless customer experience where one's identity and credentials are secure and portable, right? Portable. You'd be able to go from one computer to the next. Just punch that shit in and your stuff will come up. Convenient. Strategic collaboration for enhanced privacy. Calling it privacy. That's a good one. Polygon ID stands out due to its adherence to the principles of privacy and data sovereignty, employing cryptographic and zero-knowledge proof technologies. These features resonate with the HSBC strategies, aligning with industry standards set by the Worldwide Web Consortium, W3C, for open-source solutions and broad ledger compatibility. By choosing Polygon ID, HSBC has signaled its confidence in using blockchain technology to advance secure and private financial services. Well, it'll be private in that no one else will get to see it. So that's the truth, right? No hacker will probably even be able to get in this shit because to use a computer, you're going to have to use a digital ID, which is also a good thing, right? Because hackers won't be able to, I don't know, we'll see about that. Anyways, the partnership between HSBC and Polygon leverages the DID concept, allowing for a robust exchange of verifiable credentials. This move is not just about enhancing privacy, but is also a response to the growing demands of regulatory compliance in the banking sector. The combination of privacy, user control, and compliance with regulatory requirements positions HSBC's DID solution as a future-proof approach to identity management in finance. Yes, how do we know it's you? But that's also going to be another thing, right? You know, like right now, if I want to send say I want to send one of my buddies a wire transfer. And I know what you're going to say. Well, you could just send them some Bitcoin, Shomari. All right, settle down. But say I want to just send them a regular wire transfer from a regular bank across the SWIFT banking system, right? Well, because the bank knows it's me, right? Like right now, I don't know how your country is, but here in America, if I want to send a wire transfer to even my, even my brokerage account, but if I wanted to send it to a friend, right, I have to go into the bank, fill out all that paperwork and all that. But with the DID, I won't have to do that. They're going to know it's me, and I'll just send it to your DID, and you'll get the money, right? Because no one else can get it, right? You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't be sending it to an account necessarily. Well, you would, but an account controlled by this DID, right? And because they know it's me doing it, they'll allow it, right? Whereas now, here in America anyway, you have to, be physically in the bank, filling out the paperwork, showing ID and all that shit, right? Yeah, so you're not going to have to do that crap anymore. I want to, say I want to buy a house, right? I don't have to, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Let me think of something. Yeah, like just say I have enough money to buy a house. I could just, pay that company who's listing the house, and here, just give me the fucking house, right? And they just mail me the keys or something because they know it's me, right? Because I have my digital verifiable identity. I mean, that's a big one. That's a big thing. But maybe like a car. That's a better one. Like I want to buy a car. I could just pay for it and they'll just come, right? Yeah, doing that, DID mixed with a smart contract, right? Mixed with some DeFi to give me the financing for the car, right? Fill out the paperwork, my DID. Next thing I know, I just get a car delivered and I get the paperwork for the insurance and all that shit right from the smart contract or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Obviously, these are just my fantasies, but it's totally doable. You know what I mean? That's not far-fetched. The efficiency of the DID system in handling KYC procedures and other identity-based transactions. KYC, know your client, so know who the person is, right? This underscores its potential to streamline operations and enhance the trust quotient in digital interactions. Polygon ID's solution not only promises an upgrade to customer experience with passwordless authentication, but also introduces a new dimension of composable reputation. Customers can carry their verifiable digital identity across services. Excuse me. This creates a cumulative reputation and simplifies new account setups and service engagement. A traditional finance titan's introduction of such technology suggests it is building a bridge between the conventional banking and innovative prospects of institutional DeFi. Right? That's another thing, right? If they know it's me, maybe it's attached to all my financial information, right? I just log in, ask for a loan, it just checks my credit score and all that. It just checks my tax returns and all that, right? It just checks my banking and payment histories and all that shit. And then it just tells me whether I get the loan or not, right? Instead of having to kind of submit it to the bank piece by piece. Here's my tax return. Here's my pay stub. But it'll just know. All right. So it is building a bridge. Again, I'm just spitballing. That's just my own vibe of where they're going to take this. But as greedy corporations, that's exactly where they're going to do. Hey, I cut out all the middlemen, all the paperwork. Let the computers decide. Let the AI decide. So as regulated financial entities increasingly adopt open standards for DID, the sector favors security, efficiency, and a superior customer experience. They don't give a fuck about customer experience. They give a fuck about their money. So as Web3 continues to mature, the financial industry watches closely, and HSBC's latest move mark a pivotal chapter in the application of decentralized technologies to mainstream financial operations. The future seems primed for a scenario where one's digital diploma and passport. The future seems primed for a scenario where one's digital diploma and passport. Anyways, additionally, other personal credentials can be securely managed and shared on demand, laying the groundwork for a more integrated and automated digital economy. Exactly. Right? Everything. It's going to know everything. Your passport, your diploma, where you work, how much taxes you paid, right? Just all the information that you have to provide anyways, right? I know a lot of you guys, and I know I'm making it sound all spooky, just because I like to fuck with you little conspiracy people. But on a real basis now for regular folks like us, you know what I mean? Like, if I want a loan, I'm not going to have to go to some bank and fucking give all this fucking paperwork. I'll just put in my digital ID and it'll be like, sure, Shomari. Yeah, we'll give you that loan, dog. Or maybe not, depending on how much I want or something. But, right? It'll just know because it'll know all that information about me. Right? I mean, even including your health records. Right? If I want to get health insurance, all right, it's just going to know kind of like a Carfax, but for me. Here in America, we have a thing called Carfax, where everything that gets done to a car gets logged into this thing called Carfax, so you can check it out, right? What happened to the car, what repairs, different things, right? Yeah, like that. It'll be a Carfax, but just for you, for the human being, right? It'll know, it'll know what job you do, how much you make, how long you've been working there, everything, right? Just everything. And like the insurance thing, health insurance, how healthy are you? Everything about you, just in one ID, right? For when you're transacting with banks or other corporations. And then, like I said, for the corporate world or just for the regular world, when you log in, it'll know that you like to use Chrome. So Chrome will pop up. Or like me, I use this software to make these videos. Well, that'll just pop up. Right? You probably won't even have computer programs in your personal computer anymore. They'll just pop up for you. Right? You'll pay once, and then from now on, when you log in, it'll pop up for you. Right? To use how you want it, right? All right, so HSBC, but Polygon holders, bang! So this is a big deal, Polygon holders, because this is the future. Digital IDs is the future. There's another, well, it's not a blockchain. It's called a Tangle. Another company called IOTA And they're doing these digital IDs all across America. Not America. All across the European Union soon. This is the future, digital IDs, where you're just going to log in and everything will be right there. And it's going to know everything about you. And, it'll just make things easy. When you just, you'll just go to your banking website and just go there. You're not going to have to log in and two-factor authenticate and all this bullshit, right? All right, so that's the future. And so Polygon hodlers, bang, bang, bang. Very nice.